What's up, YouTube? This is your boy T Money 8789 here, coming back to you with another video. This time I'm going to be talking about Over the Limit 2012. Give my thoughts and review on it, basically the whole show. Basically, um, in my opinion, the show it was decent. It wasn't anything perfectionist. It wasn't anything. Oh God, this show was just awesome. It was decent. It definitely had the feel of a filler pay-per-view. We kicked off the show quite awkwardly though with this battle royal match that was obviously scheduled on the pre-show, with E making the battle royal match to see who would challenge the Intercontinental Champ or the United States Champ. The winner would be able to pick who they wanted to face later on the night. The battle royal, we got to see some great young talent out there. The only thing that was really good about the battle royal is that we got to see some great young talent out there. Tyson Kidd really looked good out there. I really wanted him to win it. Then you had my boy Alex Riley out there. You had a lot of young talent out there that hadn't really got the chance to be seen by our people. And it was really good to see those guys out there given a chance to shine. I mean, I know Alex Riley shined a couple times in the match. Um, Tyson Kidd definitely was in the last four. Everybody was on Twitter was like, oh, please get Greg Khali out of there. Please let Greg Khali win this thing. Because it was really scary. We're thinking Greg Khali was going to win it. But anyway, the battle royal ended up being won by Christian. It came down to David Otunga and The Miz and Christian. And Christian ended up throwing David Otunga over and The Miz to end up winning the battle royal to see who he would challenge later on in the night for the Intercontinental or the United States Championship. Christian ends up challenging Santino, as it looked like, for the night, and basically there's the next match set for later on now Open Limit. Then we kick off the pay-per-view where we get hype video for John Laurinaitis and John Cena. And then we finally get on with the show. The first match of the night, which I knew it was going to be, the tag team title match between Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger faces Kofi and R-Truth. This match was really good to open up the show, I believe. It got the crowd invested into the show, basically. And the Carolina crowd was really great tonight. They were really invested into this show tonight. But anyway, this is just a decent way to start the show off, I believe. It was great. It was a good match from beginning to end. I think all four guys really did their part in this match. Kofi and Truth end up going over on Ziggler, as they should have, keeping the tag team belts, basically, and moving on to another possible tag team feud. I'm hoping that R-Truth and Kofi get as much TV time for the tag division and keep the tag division on television, because God knows we need the tag division back on pay-per-view and stuff like that. Then next match we got was the Divas title match. Beth Phoenix versus Layla. This was a decent Divas title match. It was definitely decent towards Divas standards these days on Raw. It was definitely a decent Divas title match. I think it was way better than any other pay-per-view match we've gotten in the past couple months from the Divas. Layla ended up going over on Beth, as she should have, retaining her title. Moving on, only thing I wish we would have got here was a Karma sighting, but we didn't get that. Karma's supposed to be returning pretty soon, and she still hasn't really made a presence known yet. So I'm kind of beginning to worry. What was the point of WWE spending money on this woman if she is not even there to appear? What's the point? Then we get next match. We got the Fatal 4-Way match. The Fatal 4-Way was really high up on the card. I was kind of shocked it wasn't one of the semi-main events. It really shows how WWE devalues and really cares about the world title these days. But anyway, Sheamus defends his world title against Chris Jericho, Richard Del Rio, and Randy Orton in the Fatal 4-Way match. Now this match was really, really good. I know all of you gonna say, oh, it was okay, it was decent. This match was really good. It really had me on the edge of my seat a couple times. I thought Orton was going to get it, and Alberto Del Rio looked really impressive, ladies and gentlemen, in this match. I think this is the most impressive Alberto Del Rio has looked in a while now. This guy really looked like he was on the ball tonight. I mean, I know one spot, Chris Jericho almost kicked his head off his head. I was like, good God. I mean, these guys were just going at it. It was really getting good, and then the match ended in such a fashion, Then the match ended with Sheamus hitting the bro kick, basically on, I believe, Randy Orton getting the pin. No, I believe it was Chris Jericho. Yeah, Chris Jericho getting the pin and the win, basically. The Fatal 4 match was good. It was really beginning to pick up at the end, though. I hate they ended it with the bro kick, but Sheamus needed this win. He needed to pin a guy like Jericho to get himself over the title run. even though the crowd didn't really react, like they didn't really want to see Sheamus with the world title retained, but Sheamus is still your world champion, ladies and gentlemen, and learn to love it. Because it's possibly going to be leading on to Summers, to either No Way Out where he goes against Randy Orton, or to SummerSlam where he goes against Randy Orton. So either way, Randy Orton's going to be feuding for that world title. So get look for it, ladies and gentlemen. Next match was, matter of fact, next match was the Intercontinental title match between Cody Rhodes and Christian. Cody Rhodes backstage was talking about how he was glad Christian challenged Santino and not him, basically, because he didn't want to embarrass Christian on his first night back in WWE. And Christian comes up, here's Cody over talking about him and stuff. Christian's like, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna face you tonight. And I was like, yes. It's, Christian and Cody was pretty decent. It was good. I think they could have won. I think I was expecting a little bit more out of this match. It seemed like I wanted more out of this match. It seemed like something was missing in this match to me. But anyway, it was really good for what it was. It was really good. I would love to see Christian and Cody work in a Intercontinental title feud. It'll really bring a lot of prestige back to the Intercontinental title if done right. But hopefully this moves Cody on. This moves Cody on to the main event scene in the bigger picture of what Cody should be by now. So hopefully this loss to Christian tonight moves Cody up the ranks and not back down the ranks. I'm hoping so, ladies and gentlemen. I can't really hope for much with WWE these days. But anyway, it was a decent match for how long it went. Very decent. I enjoyed it. Even though I felt like something was missing out of this match and it needed something else. It was, but it still was good for what it was. Then the next match we got here was a random Miz versus Brutus Clay match. I mean, when is they going to actually think about entering Brutus Clay into a feud with someone? I mean, I like Brutus Clay. I think he's a very talented guy, but I mean, he's been squashing people since his debut. He hasn't had a feud with anyone yet. It seemed like WWE was teasing him feuding with Jack Swagger and Dolph, but they dropped that, and now it seems like he's semi-feuding with The Miz a little bit, but I mean, it's like he's just out there. It's like he's just a big guy. WWE, I don't know. It's like he's just out there. It's like, what's the point of bringing this guy in? He's not going to feud with anyone. He hasn't feuded with anyone yet. So it's really kind of unbearable. It's like, okay, what are they planning on doing with Brutus Clay? Is he just a guy just there to squash people and that's it? I mean, he should have been in a feud by now with someone, working a program with someone by now. I don't know, maybe WWE doesn't really want Brutus to work with anyone. Maybe I don't know. I'm just kind of confused. Like I would think by now he would be working with someone, a program or a feud with someone to get himself more over with the fans. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, Brutus ends up beating the Miz in a quick fashion, and like I said on Twitter, it's amazing how far the Miz has fallen ever since I believe last year, the end of last year. It's amazing how quickly the Miz has fallen. I mean, this guy went from defeating John Cena and being involved with The Rock and John Cena at Survivor Series to now jobbing on a field of pay-per-view to Brutus Clay. Ooh, ooh, that had to hurt. Then we got a Ryback match. Okay. Oh my God. We got a Ryback match on the pay-per-view. When we could have got this on SmackDown. I don't even know why WWE put this on the card. Oh my God, this Ryback guy looks like he just looks terrible. Like from his RVD gear to his freaking acting, it's just terrible. I mean, he patting his head, just going nuts. Like, oh my God, this guy wasn't a ripoff of Goldberg. I don't know what is. I mean, this guy is trying to be like Goldberg, talking smack to people like Goldberg used to when he was wrestling. I'm like, oh my God, that'd be like, if you're gonna have this guy try to be another Goldberg 2.0, then at least give it to someone with some talent that could make you believe he's dominant. Ryback just looks like a big guy that's really kind and friendly. One of those cuddly type guys. He doesn't look like a really tough, beastie guy like Goldberg did. I mean, Goldberg, like, he was like, he just doesn't. But anyway, it it was a squash match basically with Camacho. At least I got to see Hunico and Camacho tonight. I mean, that's a good thing about it. They got a pay-per-view pay. It's like a lot of young guys got some pay-per-view pay tonight. You got Tyson Kidd, you had Alex Riley, Drew McIntyre. There are a lot of guys out there that I saw tonight that got a lot of pay-per-view time. Maybe this is a lead on to something new for WWE. I don't know. But it was just, ooh, this Ryback. I'm trying to give it a chance, but I just don't see this going anywhere. If he does get over, you know, WWE did it right. But if he doesn't get over and his gimmicks fail, I see why. I mean, he's stiff in the ring. I mean, his from his RVD rip-off tights to his look, it's just like, oh God. And you know the Goldberg chants were loud and clear in this match, during this match. So Ryback squashes Camacho in a couple seconds and kicks Hunico's bike. And that's one thing you don't do, Ryback. Kick a Mexican bike. Anyway, he kicked it like saying, forget your bike, get it out of here. And basically said you want more and walks away. And it's like, oh God. Anyway, getting off that. Then we got CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. I know CM Punk and Daniel Bryan was way before Ryback and Camacho, but I had to talk about this next to the main event. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan was definitely the match of the night by far to me. I mean, you got the best of both worlds in this match. You got Smash Mouth, you got technical, you got Smash Mouth, you got technical. You just got all combined in this match. This is really a good match between two guys that definitely can go out there and put on a good match. Now, I may not see much of Daniel Bryan, but I never said I didn't like the guy as a worker. When him and Punk get together, you can expect these guys to really tear down the freaking house. And that's what they did in this match. This match was really good. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. Hopefully, from the looks like this might continue into SummerSlam, and we actually might get some build on this feud. Because it would have been way better if we would have built this feud up between these two guys. But WWE and their lazy booking and creative don't think they need to build anything up just to, for it to work. Anyway, it was a great match. CM Punk ends up winning by a roll up, basically. Almost a couple seconds later, tapping out to the bell lock, but it was too late. So obviously, I hope they continue this feud on. I'm hoping that we get a decent, proper build up this time, leading to No Way Out maybe or SummerSlam. I'm hoping. I don't know. Next match we got was the main event. Oh my God, was this terrible? Was this horrendous? Like I said it was gonna be. Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis, interim GM versus John Cena. Was this match terrible? This match blew chunks. I mean, this match was just horrible for a main event match. Even for this pay-per-view, it was terrible. I mean, I'm not even wasting my time talking about this match. Basically, John Cena, Big Show comes back. Big Show takes Big Johnny, throw him in the ring. Big Show steps from Johnny's hands. Johnny tries to call out the ring. Big Show grabs him, throws him into Cena. Big Show, like I said he was, gonna turn heel, hit John Cena, turn heel. Johnny pins John Cena, and Johnny is still your interim GM of Raw and SmackDown, basically, leaving you with a bitter taste in your mouth and disappointment. Whatever. So the Big Show's heel now. Thank you a lot, Big Show. We still got Johnny Ace to look for every week on Raw. Anyway, that's it for this Over Limit pay-per-view. I went over time a little bit. But anyway, this is it for this Over Limit pay-per-view review. Remember, subscribe down up top, comment, like this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.